Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Let's compete with Swaranjali. So today I am with question paper that was conducted today itself on 16th June of 2024. This is question paper of UPSC CSE 2024 GS paper 1. So I am here with set A. Okay, I am here with set A. So let's go through the question. Question 1. Question 1 is a statement based question. Let's go through this. Consider the following statement. Statement 1. The atmosphere is heated more by incoming solar radiation by terrestrial radiation. Statement 2 is given. Carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gas in the atmosphere are good absorber of long wave radiation. Now let's see the question. Question is, which of the following is correct in respect of the above statement? Answer will be D. Answer will be D. Statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. Okay. See the statement 1, that is incorrect. See it. The atmosphere is heated more by incoming solar radiation than terrestrial radiation. This is false. Incorrect. Statement 2, this is correct. Carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gas in the atmosphere are good absorber of long wave radiation. Now let's move to the question number 2. Question number 2 is, consider the following statement. This is also the statement based question. Statement 1 is given. Thickness of the troposphere at the equator is much greater as compared to poles. Now statement 2 is, at the equator, heat is transported to great height by strong convectional currents. Question is, which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statement? Option A will be the answer. Option A will be the answer. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct, and statement 2 is explanation of statement 1. Now next question. Question number 3. Question number 3 is, consider the following. Pyroclastic debris, second ash and dust, third nitrogen compounds, fourth sulfur compounds. How many of the above are products of volcanic eruption? So your answer will be all 4. Answer will be all 4. Now next question, question number 4 is, which of the following is or are correct inferences from isothermal maps in the month of January? Answer will be, wait a second, this is the statement point. The isotherms deviated to the north over the ocean and to the south over the continent. And second is, the presence of cold ocean current, Gulf Stream and North Atlantic drift make the North Atlantic Ocean colder and isotherms bend towards the north. Select the answer using the code given below. This code are given 1 and 2. You have to select which one is correct answer. So this answer will be A, only 1. That means the isotherms deviated to the north over the ocean and the south over the continent. This is correct. This one is correct. This statement, this code is correct. 1 only. This A. Okay, now let's move to question number 5. Which of the following countries are well known as 2 largest cocoa producer in the world? These are the questions of geography, I guess 9 and 10. Question number 5, answer will be 5C. C will be the answer. Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana. Ghana is famous for coffee. You all may know this. Now next question. Question number 6. With reference to Himalayan rivers joining the Ganga downstream of Prayagraj from west to east, which of the following sequence is correct? So this will be the answer B. I have done this in my video. You may see the shorts I have made, YouTube shorts, even Instagram shorts also of this Prayagraj. I have made all the ranges of stream downstream. So B will be the answer. Gomati, Ghagra, Gandhak and Kosi. B will be the answer of this question number 6B. Now next question is question number 7. Consider the following statement. This is now statement based question. Statement 1 is given, rainfall is one of the reason for weathering of rocks. Statement 2 is, rain water contains carbon dioxide in solution. Statement 3 is given, rain water contains atmospheric oxygen. Now which of the following is correct in respect of the above statement? Statements are given and options are given. You have to choose which statement is correct. So 7A. A is the answer. Both statement 2 and statement 3 are correct, and both of them explain statement 1. That means statement 2 is also correct and statement 3 is also correct, but this both statement explain the matter of statement 1. This 2 and 3 are correct, and this explains the reason why it is of statement 1. Now let's move to the question number 8. Consider the following countries. One is Finland, Germany, Norway, Russia. Question is, how many of the above countries have a border with North Sea? B. Only 2. Only 2 will be the answer. So only 2, that means Germany and Norway is above country border of North Sea. Let me see like this. I'm showing you. See, North Sea, Germany, and Norway. Right? Now next, it's very important. Let's move. Let's move to the another question. Question number 9. Consider the following information. So table is given here: waterfall, reason, and river. Question is, in how many of the above row is the given information correctly matched? Question number 9. B is the answer. B will be the answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 10. Here is also table given. Consider the following information. Question is, in how many of the above rows is the given information correctly matched? So this question will be, answer will be B. Only 2. 2 are the correct matched. Now let's move to the another question. Next question, question number 11. Question number 11 is, consider the following airports. 1, 2, 3. 3 airports are given. You have to. In the recent past, which of the above have been constructed as greenfield project? So question number 11 will be the A answer. 1 and 2. That means 1 and 2. That's 1 and 2. Doi Polo Airport and Kushinagar International Airport. These 2 are correct. Now next, question number 12. With reference to water vapor, which of the following statement is or are correct? First statement is, it is a gas, the amount of which decreases with altitude. Question number 2, statement 2 is given, its percentage is maximum at the poles. Select the answer using the code given below. Question number 12, answer will be A, 1 only. That means it is a gas, the amount of which decreases with altitude. 1 only. Our next question is question number 13. Consider the following description. Annual and daily range of temperature is low. 2 is given, precipitation occurs throughout the year. Third is precipitation varies between 50 centimeter to 250 centimeter. So what is this type of climate? Answer will be answer will be B, China type climate. Sorry, let's move to the next question. China type climate. Next question is about question number 14. Question number 14 is, with reference to question number 14, answer will be where I was. Question number 14, C. Okay, C, both 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2. That means the statement is given. These 2 are correct. It increases with the increase in the wind velocity. Second is, it is maximum at poles and is absent at the equator. Both are correct. Now let's move to the another question. Question number 15. On June 21 every year, which of the following latitude experiences a sunlight of more than 12 hours? Equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle. Question number 15, D. That's 2 and 4. Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle. Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle. Option D. Now next question is question number 16. One of the following region has the world's largest tropical peatland, which holds about 3 years worth of global carbon emissions from fossil fuel, and the possible destruction of which can exert detrimental effect on the global climate. Which one of the following denotes that region? Answer will be question number 16, B. Congo Basin. Congo Basin is in Africa. Yes, it is in Africa. Next question is question number 17. Which reference to perfluorolic and polyfluorolic substance PFAS that are used in making many consumer products? Consider the following statement. 1 is, PFAS are found to be whispered in drinking water, food, and food packaging materials. Second is PFAS are not easily degraded in the environment. Third is persistent exposure to PFAS can lead to bioaccumulation in animal bodies. Which of the statement given above are correct? Question number 17. Option is all are correct. Option D will be the answer. So all the statement over here about PFAS are correct. So D, option D is the option D. Option D will be the correct answer. Now let's move to the another question. Question number 19. Consider the following plant: groundnut, horse gram, soybean. How many of the above belong to the pea family? So answer will be C. Just because groundnut and horse gram and soybean all comes under pulse. So all are plants. So basically the answer will be all three. Now question number 20. Consider the following statements. This is statement based question. Statement 1 is given: the Indian flying fox is placed under the vermin category in the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Statement 2 is given: the Indian flying fox feeds on the blood of other animals. Which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statement? Wait a second. Question number 20. Question number 20 answer will be statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Statement 1, this statement is correct, but this statement 2, the Indian flying fox feeds on the blood of other animals, this statement is wrong. So your answer will be C. Okay, now next. So till question number 20 we have done. For more questions, join with me in the next video, upcoming video. Thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe, please like, please share. Thank you. Have a nice day.